Oops.
You get a lot of, I'm just looking at the best way. That's one way that's good, I like it, and also the opposite way. The opposite way is this. That's the way it started out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Generally, I've been looking at them anyways with the light part on the top.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a lot of body in that, you know. You can really feel the third dimension here of it, you know.
Yeah.
Of not only the roundness, but as you hit the seam, there's a slight bulge too, and of
Right.
course pictures take advantage of that.
Exactly.
Not only the bulge, but the seam itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I was a horrible baseball player myself, but I do love the game. So.
Yes. Well.
Now this one's a
Use
little.
a lot of different shades of white that, you know, at first glance you wouldn't notice, but there's many different
Yeah.
types of white.
As far as this one, that part is probably a little wet. So
Okay,
you
I'll be
wouldn't
careful.
want to touch that too much.
Okay.
But,
That's the thing about oils, it takes longer to dry.
Yeah. This one's a little more zoomed in.
But it also lasts longer, and if it rains, it doesn't melt like acrylic. It's not water soluble. Tell me, yes, no?
Yeah, so that you could hang it that way, or which side is up? Yeah, this has been the top. This is what I'm thinking of as the top part there.
Yeah. Okay. So it's reversed. So that's the way
Oh,
it
there
would
you
look.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that one you can really see the the depth.
And you can almost feel the threads pulling at the hole to
Yeah.
pull it tight,
Yeah.
and just enough of the brown shading. You get a good combination there.
Yeah.
Now that's a weathered ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think it gives it kind of an old feeling too. you
Yes.
know?
Yes.
And baseball fans are nostalgic, so.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me give this to you because it is
Okay,
a little wet,
yeah.
and I don't want
Yep.
to mess it up at all.
No problem.
That's right off the presses, so to speak.
That's right.
Right off
yeah.
the brush.
So that's mostly what I've been working on in terms of the baseball, but
Mhm.
the portraiture is something that I've been doing for a while, and I've been getting some illustrations in the Progressive magazine, which is good.
There's a magazine called the Progressive Magazine.
Yeah.
Where do you find
that? It's at most newsstands.
Okay.
I think this month or next month it's celebrating its 100th anniversary. So
Wow.
it's an old magazine, and they try to do most of their imagery as illustrations. They have some photos in there, but they employ a lot of artists and
Yes.
political cartoonists and
You
stuff.
got something?
Yeah, so I can show you some of the ones that I've done for them. This is
Oh,
so
wow.
I just do like
You certainly do portraiture.
that's a writer and director named Paul Haggis, who won
Mhm.
Academy Awards for Crash and
Crash.
Millionaire
yes.
Baby. No,
Yeah.
is that-
$1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby.
Clint Eastwood
Yeah.
and Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, the
and
boxing
Hilary
one.
Swank. Yeah. That won
it's
3
great.
Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Now, so this man's name is,
His name is Paul Haggis. He's a Canadian
and he's a director.
and a director and I guess sort of a liberal activist.
Did you get him to sit for this, or did you copy it from something?
Oh no, I didn't get him. I had to.
It looks like it, though. It looks like
Yeah.
he's sitting right there.
Generally, what I do for these is that I have to get images off the internet,
Uh-huh.
from
Okay.
Google Images, and
Yes.
then, I make some alterations to them and stuff. And,
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it looks like,
anybody who's been following the whole Shepard Fairey AP copyright case knows that that's a tricky landscape to navigate.
yes.
Making sure that you make significant changes to
Yes,
something.
yes.
And this is a woman named Maud Barlow,
Mm-hmm.
who is a water activist.
Really?
So for this, I
A
gave
water
her sort of
activist?
yeah.
Like for clean water?
Yeah, she does a lot in terms of raising consciousness about the fact that there are certain parts of the world in which
There is no clean water.
Yeah, and it's becoming a bigger and bigger problem, and you know, it may be a major issue that people go to war over in the future.
I read that there's over 2.5 billion people that don't have, billion people in the world that don't have access to sanitary water.
Yeah, and it's something that most people take for granted.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, most people in this country at least.
Yeah. So
I just read. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to say this would be an example of one in which I definitely did some more significant changes to the image.
Mm-hmm. For example.
Well, I sort of try to give it a sort of watery feel to it.
Oh yeah.
You see the ripples
in
around.
Yes, and in the background.
The elements of her face sort of go with that as well.
Yeah, very soft. Yeah, and on her clothes as well, and also her neck.
Right.
Things that might be hard, like muscles and tendons, have a softness to them.
Yeah, I find wrinkles and muscles and tendons and stuff like that very interesting.
Yes. Now, what's her name again? Maud?
Her name is Maud Barlow.
Barlow. Okay. And what are these portraits going for?
Well, these I get paid by the Progressive, but they just pay for the image basically.
Oh, I
so
see.
I get to keep those, and I'm just selling them for like $100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then primarily what I've been doing is commission work.
Yes.
So I kind of get rid of them or they're gone as soon as I'm done with them.
Yeah, they ask you to do it, you do it.
Yeah. So this is a one that I've been doing recently, and I haven't given it to the patron yet.
Too.
Yeah, this is a commission.
Now, how much did they commission you to do this for?
This one was $900.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been doing the portraits are generally like $300.
Yes.
And this one, being that it's a triple portrait,
yeah,
with all that
and action,
all
too.
the hand action in there.
Yes, yes. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's the expression on the kids' faces.
Yeah, and I love the shirt that he's wearing.
Yeah,
it really has a lot of great motion in it.
Yes.
And that jumble of hands just sort of tumbling over each other.
That looks like a couple of pretty proud parents that wanted their kids' picture taken together.
Yeah.
They all seem pretty happy together too.
Yeah. So I do a lot of work.
I love the color. Very vibrant colors.
Thank you. Yeah. A lot of the commission the work that I do is off of photographs. So it's.
Now, did you do that off of a photograph that you took of them?
Yeah. Well, I
gave you.
I didn't take the photo, but generally speaking, what happens is somebody will give me a few photos. I'll make some recommendations on what might work for a photo, and I like to have a dialogue with the person so that, I mean, ultimately it's going to be hanging in their living room, not mine.
Let me ask you something quickly because we're running out of time.
Okay.
If somebody called you up and they wanted you to do a baseball or something about baseball, they could commission you and you could agree on a price.
Of course.
And they just go to your website.
That's right, dannolan.com.
Okay.
There's a contact me link on there.
Okay, nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's it. 27.
Okay.
Perfect.